We nearly missed our flight because of this one mistake, and I don't want that happen to you. I know most of you would be keen to go quickly to see the tutorial on how to update your passport details or other personal details, but this is important, so please stick around to listen to this. Now, this happened a couple of years back. Me with my family were going on holidays and we were obviously traveling overseas. Everything seems to be working perfectly. We booked our flights, we booked our hotel, everything was ready to go. And then we went to the airport, the nearest one to us. I live in Melbourne, so we went to Tullamarine Melbourne Airport. And as we were checking our baggage in, the crew members obviously asked for our passports, which we handed over to them. And they checked through mine, which was perfectly okay. But then they checked my Mrs. passport and they asked her if she has a permanent residency in Australia, which she has. But they were saying that they can't see that in her passport details, and they asked her if she has just renewed her passport, which she did as well. So the crew members then told her that she needs to update her passport details with immigration, as her permanent residency visa needs to be transferred to her passport. Obviously, at that moment, we had only few minutes left to go. It was quite a stressful situation, but the crew members were quite helpful. They gave us the number to contact immigration, which we did, but it took us nearly 15-20 minutes to speak to an immigration officer. They advised us that you need to go online and update it in your Immi account. And then she managed to go online in her Immi account. It took her a few minutes, but she got it done, and luckily we managed to catch that flight. But trust me, that was very stressful, and we were the last passenger to check our baggage in. And obviously you don't want to go through this unnecessary stress, especially if you need to update your passport details. Obviously you need to update other details with immigration as well. For example, if you're moving to a new address, or if you're updating your email address or other personal details. Actually, it's quite a simple process, and we'll show you now on how to do it. So let's jump on my computer screen and see how it needs to be done. So the first step is to log in into your Immi account to update the passport details. So we have come here on the login page where you need to enter your username and your password. If you haven't got an Immi account yet, you can create one on the same page as well. Since we've got one, we'll just enter with our username and password. A username can be anything, but a lot of times it's your email address. So let's complete the detail and log in. You may have some notifications, and then if you have read those notifications that are important to you, you can just click on continue. So once you log in, you will see a page with your applications, with your payments, with managing groups, other related links, and help and support. So if you see here, we have this resident return visa for this person. Obviously your visa could be different. That's okay. What we need to do is update our detail. So we will click update details. So here you can see there are options to change your address details, change of email address details, or change of your passport details. Now in this case, we are obviously updating our passport. So we'll just click on change of passport details. So in the next page, you need to update your passport details, the new one. Of course, if you are changing your family name, given name, or the type of document, then you need to enter that. So the type of document could include any of these things here. But since we are updating passport, we'll select passport. And then you'll have to enter your passport number, your country of passport, nationality of passport holder, when it was issued, when it will be expiring, the place of issue, and the reason why you are updating. Is it because it's expired or new? Is it because it was cancelled, stolen, incorrectly recorded, or lost? So let's complete these details and press next after that. On the next page, you will see that we have to review all the information. So we need to check all the details are correct here. Make sure to go through the information. And if you are happy with the details provided and they are correct, then just press next after that. So in this part here, we need to attach the documents. It says attach the documents listed below, then click next and submit. So if you choose to submit the application without attaching the document, you will need to provide reason. Application submitted without all the required document may take longer to process. There are specific quality and formatting requirements when scanning your documents. And here you have to provide your travel document. So make sure to choose the correct document. Of course, we are updating our passport. But if you are updating other document, you can do that as well. In this case, let's select passport. You can provide a bit of description here as well. And then you need to choose and upload the file. So let's upload our passport photo. And then you can choose files here. So as you can see here, I've uploaded a couple of images for my passport. Once you've done that, just attach. As you can see, these documents are attached here. Obviously, if you need to change something, you can change or delete. But if you're happy with it, then just go ahead and submit your application. Here we have a confirmation that your form has been successfully submitted. If you go to this page where they talk about if you have a new passport, they say it takes around 72 hours to link your passport to your visa or application. But usually it's quite faster than that. I'm just hoping that I'll receive the email in the next few minutes. So let's see how long it will take to get the email. As soon as we have an update, we'll let you know about it. Much instantly, I've got an email notification from the Department of Home Affairs, which acknowledged that I have updated my details. So as you can see here, that changes to the passport details may take up to 24 to 48 hours to show in your Vivo, but this will not affect your travel. So your details have been now updated. So if you're traveling, that shouldn't pose any issues, but your details in your Vivo, which you can check using this link here, it should be updated within 24 to 48 hours. Well, let's give it a try if you can check Vivo details, if they have been updated already or not yet. So here you can choose what type of document you would like to choose. So in this case, let's choose passport. Enter your reference type. If you have your visa grant number, transaction reference number, or password, you can choose that. Enter your date of birth, document number, which is your passport number, and the country of documents. So let's complete the detail and see if they have been already updated in the Vivo or not yet. And we go to the next page and we can see that all the details are actually already being updated. That includes the passport details as well. So that was updated pretty much instantly as well. Only after a few minutes, I logged in to check my Vivo and it shows that my document number, which is my passport, has already been updated, which is great. So as you saw, it was a pretty straightforward process. I hope you find this information useful. Now, if you're new to this channel, if you haven't subscribed, I highly recommend you to subscribe to our channel as we make weekly videos regarding studying, working, and living in Australia. If this is a topic of your interest, please do subscribe. Now, if you have been living in Australia or if you're new to Australia, now Australian currency is one of the most beautiful currencies out there in the world. I personally love Australian banknotes and I think we should be using them more often. Now, if you want to know about some secrets and some really cool things about Australian currency, then I highly recommend you to check this video here where I talk about Australian currency secrets that you probably don't know about. So click the video over there and I'll see you there.